Hi Taurus, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop, and this is your tarot reading for September. I shall take an oracle card, as I do every month, and then 6 tarot cards to give you a general flavour, see if those cards want to tell you anything. As I usually say with these readings, please remember this is a reading for the generic, so if it doesn't make any sense, then also check out your moon and or your rising signs, because sometimes we're more energetically connected with those than we are with our sun. We go through these periods of time, so it's worth checking those out too. It's a tough time at the minute, I have to say, and I'm saying this to most of them through the readings, is that we tend to be going over old ground. So September, from a planetary point of view, we get a lot of stuff's going retrograde, which means we're just recovering old ground. So we're making sure that we're moving on and releasing ties from the past or things that are holding us back. So it's quite a cleansing time, I guess you could say. Okay, so let's, I'm getting health straight away. Okay, right, so we're going to do Taurus, generic reading, please. I'm just instructing the cards for the month of September. Right, what have we got? First card up. Hermit. You need to recharge your batteries. So you might have been overdoing it slightly lately. So let's pop that to one side. You may find that you've been all over the place. Let's see what the cards have to say. We're going to pull 6 tarot cards for Taurus for the month of September, please. It is a bit like that at the moment, isn't it, actually? It's hot, then it's cold, and I don't know about you, but we are so exhausted at the moment. There's a lot of exhaustion about, so that makes sense. Retreat and recharge. 6 cards for Taurus, please. Just instructing the cards. Let's pop those to one side. If we need to clarify, we'll pull it. Wow, this is a lovely month. Okay, yeah, we've got something going on in the middle. Let's just read these cards. Okay. I'm working well with this little guy today. Health-wise, I've definitely picked up health straight away. And I do feel it's stress. I do feel that you've got a little bit stressed out about something. Yeah, I can see. I see, you know, it's all about worthiness, about feeling unworthy. And it feels as if that's the general theme actually at the moment for Taurus, is that it's getting your recognition for the input that you're giving. So, yeah, it's just not, and it's kind of hitting your self-worth. You know you're worth it, but it's just not being appreciated. So that's really possibly why this has come out, that actually you need to retreat and recharge, because maybe you're giving too much of yourself from it. Now, interestingly, at the beginning of the month, this is a really nice opportunity as well, because you can see that you're looking at your finances here, and you know, they're comfortable, you're fine, you're getting by, but actually you're a little bit discontented, because how can we take this opportunity? How can we move forward? How can you build on your finances? How can you get a nest egg together? How can you get money for, big expenses? So it feels as if day to day we're fine, but actually there's something that you would quite like to have a little bit of extra income on. Actually, quite a little bit of income on, actually. Now, the good news is the moon comes. And then when the moon appears, it tells me to tell you that you must expect the unexpected. Very soon, a new path will appear. You can't see it at the moment because it's not, you see, when the moon arrives, it only shows you can only see part of the world, can't you? Because you can only see the bits that the moon shines on. So, and a hidden path will soon appear that would allow you to take you towards this opportunity to look at your financial situation. So a new path could be somebody appears out of nowhere and gives you an opportunity and starts talking to you about, okay, have you considered this? Or you may consider, I'm getting accommodation, like you could rent out a room, or you'd be able to do with your finances where you can move out of somewhere and then move into somewhere else. So those sorts of, there's an opportunity here to kind of preserve your finances, because there's something more that you want to buy here. It feels as if you want more money for some reason. But remember what I said, you do need to retreat and recharge. So just wait for that opportunity. There's no going out and seeking, it will arrive, okay? Mid-month, now there is a disagreement here. You can see there's some, it's a challenge, or having a challenge here. let me just tune into this a minute, because again, this is about you're looking back. This isn't the card of nostalgia. So you're emotionally looking back on something, and you're looking back on it because there's a disagreement here. So there's a row or a family argument or something like that, or an argument at work that's making you think back to the past. So you spend quite a little bit of time thinking about that. Now, it could be, I'm going to finish in a minute on these two because these are really positive, but I think what we need to do is just iron this out and dive into this just a little bit deeper a moment. So something's going to appear that's going to allow you to have a look at your financial situation and how you can improve things. But it does mean there's some conflict here, because it could be that actually, and nostalgia is about, it's things that are expected of you, your role in life, the people that you're here to take care of. It feels it's an emotional time. So there's conflict here. It doesn't actually, I change it now. It doesn't mean a row. It's about conflict. So actually, you have these roles that you set yourself, these, you have these expectations upon yourself. But remember about the worthiness thing. Actually, are you being fully appreciated? So this opportunity comes and you go, actually, I would like to do this because this is my future and me. And yet you've got a little bit of conflict here because people are trying to tie you to the past and your roles that you've always had. And so it's very difficult to move forward to the future, isn't it, when you're kind of coming up against that kind of attitude from other people. And I hate to say it, but nearest and dearest as well. It does feel that way. It feels almost as if you want to do something new, make a change because you want more money, you're saving up, you want this, this thing. And actually you're met with conflict because of the expectations that people have on you from your past agreements, your past roles, could be contracts or anything like that. Okay, so here's the thing. Whatever happens there, I can tell you this. You're off. So you end the month with the Fool, and the Fool is not a fool. The Fool blindly leaps forward and actually says, right, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a leap of faith. I think once you've ironed all of this out, this people trying to pull you back into their expectations of what your role is, then actually you decide to take a leap of faith and you go for it. And the Empress is a beautiful card because the Empress gives birth to creativity. She gives birth to new ideas. So when you get these two together like this is a fantastic, I don't want to say omen, that sounds like, it's a blessing, you see, because you take a leap of faith and the Empress is there to carry you through. So she's saying to you, I will create this with you. You call on my power, call on this for me. So, set your prayers and your intentions that actually she's going to make this come into fruition for you, because as you see, you've got the Empress giving birth to it. It's the card of fertility. It's the card of, she nurtures things from conception through to delivery, if that makes sense to you. So I hope that made sense to you, and I hope you found that useful. And thank you very much for your time, Taurus. I hope you enjoy the month of September. Bye-bye.